All right, we are back. This is Creativity is the Cure. I'm your host, Malcolm Moore, and we've got my good friend Axel Archila today. How you doing, Axel?
I'm doing good.
So if you don't know about Axel, he is a singer, drummer, soccer player. What grade did you say you're in now?
I'm in 6th now.
6, so that means you're how old?
I'm 11.
11. Awesome. So the way that Axel and I know each other is I was his teacher. We figured out for like 7 years, right?
Yeah.
I taught in elementary and a middle school in Hollywood, and he's always been one of my favorite students. Also, recently, what's the name of your band?
The Fragments.
The Fragments. I did the music for a block party in Larchmont, which is a part of Los Angeles, and Axel's band played there. Yeah. And they did this great song that everybody loves by Rage Against the Machine. What's it called?
Killing in the name.
And how many views did you get on TikTok?
Like over 100,000 viewers.
Wow. And that's partly because you're a pretty good performer. I've known you for a long time. I remember when you were kindergarten, and you might be the person that I know that is the most excited about life. That's what I always liked. When you came into the classroom, you were so excited about everything we did to a point that I was like, Malcolm, stop being negative. Look at this guy. He's really positive about life. So I want to thank you. You've been very inspiring to me too.
Thanks.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We're going to go way back in time. Way back in time when you were called Axie and you were a lot smaller. Okay? Are you ready to go back in time?
Yeah.
What is your first creative memory? When was the first time in life that you made something and it came out of nowhere and you were like, I made that?
So I think I was like 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a video of some soccer skills, but here's the problem. I didn't have a ball, so I used a toilet paper.
That's awesome. A roll of toilet paper?
Yeah.
4 years old.
Yeah, I think so. Like 4 or 5. And I would just get a toilet paper, put it on the ground, and just practice my moves.
Wait a minute. Didn't it unravel and go all over the yard?
No.
No.
I wasn't in the yard. I was in the house.
Wow, that is really awesome. And how did you find out about soccer at such a young age?
I found out because my dad and my mom was a soccer player.
They both played soccer?
Yeah, they both play soccer.
Wow, that's awesome.
Thank you.
And so what, you guys were going to games or watching games on TV?
Yeah, we were going to games, watching games. There's this big club called LAFC. It's right here. I've been there since they were born.
Whoa. And what happens there?
Let's just say it gets a lot crazy. And
Explain crazy.
So my mom gets mad at me because when LAFC scores, I will go to this white guy and I would go on to him and he would lift me up.
Wow.
And I still do that. And my mom was like, bro, his knees are hurting, stop. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do it.
Wow. Okay, so that's your first creative memory, playing soccer with a roll of toilet paper. How did you get into music? Because when I first met you, I saw you slowly start to play drums, but then you turned out to be a great singer, and you play a little bit of guitar, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get into playing music or singing?
All right, so this first happened when my grandma gave me this drum set. Blue.
What an awesome grandma.
And I started playing with it. Like, I was just shaking because I was like 4 or 6. And I'm like...
So, no lessons, you just started.
Yeah, I just started randomly, and then I just kept looking for songs and then did some tutorials. What
were some of the first songs or bands or drummers that you liked?
I kind of liked Avenged Sevenfold at the start.
Whoa, great band.
So I started playing like Nightmare. No,
Wait, how old were you? Like 5 or 6?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or like 7 now. And then the first performance I did was when I forgot who the teacher was, but I was doing drumming and singing at the same time.
Yeah, very rare.
And that was like my first performance that I actually felt nervous.
What song was that?
I think it was Dream On.
Oh, I've seen you do that before, but I saw you do it a couple of years ago. Yeah. Not an easy song to sing. There's a lot of high notes, right?
Yeah, like,
Wait, so what was your drum set like? How many pieces? Was there like a snare, kick, and a couple toms?
Okay, so it was like a Hispanic one that it didn't have no cymbals. It just had a kicker, snare, and toms.
Wow. And then when did you finally get cymbals?
Like when I was like 9,
Mm-hmm.
when I decided to get a new drum set.
And then what kind did you get?
I got the black one, the CB,
Oh, cool.
and it comes with a double kicker, snare, hi-hat.
Wait, you have a double pedal now?
Yeah.
Whoa, awesome.
And I have like 3 cymbals. And I started actually playing like better so that I could do the double pedal because when I did Nightmare and that was the part where I had to do the double pedal,
Yeah.
I would just stop and I would edit it.
Yeah.
So I would go to the deepest tone and I would just hit it a couple of times until I get the right rhythm.
Oh, so you were playing the double bass pattern on the floor tom for a while until you figured it out. Yeah, double bass is hard, right? A lot of practice.
For real.
Yeah. It's pretty rare that somebody can play drums and sing the same time because you're doing 5 things at once, right? People don't realize. When I learned how to do it, when I first did it, I was like, okay, I know this drum part. I put it in a different, I compartmentalized my brain. I put the drums back here and I focused on the notes and the words, right?
Yeah.
It's really hard. You kind of have to sit up straight so you can breathe well, right?
Yeah.
Wow. That's really cool. Can you think of any drummers who sing and drum at the same time?
The Rev. I think the Rev did that in 2009.
Oh, okay. Well, and Dave Grohl. There's a guy named Phil Collins, Taylor Hawkins. There's quite a few drummers that can do that, but it's pretty tricky, and that's amazing that you could pull it off. Let's go back in time again. Are you ready?
All right.
When you were very young, or even now, are your parents creative? What kind of creative things do they do? And do you ever say to yourself when you're like playing soccer or playing the drums and singing, oh, I got that from my mom or I got that from my dad?
So, my dad, my dad and my mom, they started playing soccer until my dad was a coach
Mm-hmm.
and my mom was a soccer player and they were in the same club.
That is so cool.
And then when I was born, like 1.5 years old, I started playing soccer.
With the toilet paper?
No.
This is Malcolm. This is before toilet paper.
Yeah, this is before toilet paper. This happened like somewhere in COVID. So
Oh, okay.
when I was like 1.5,
Yeah.
I started to play soccer. Or even when I was born in months, my dad will get me in the crib and get me a soccer ball. And I would just be like,
Soccer ball was probably bigger than you, huh?
Yeah, it was bigger than me. It was
Wow.
bigger than my head.
If you could buy any soccer ball in the world, like what is the best brand?
Best brand?
Yeah. Is there like a really cool, expensive soccer ball that you wish you had?
Yeah, there's one.
What would it be?
It would be like an Argentina ball,
Yeah.
but like in the future.
Oh, you want to get it in the future.
Yeah.
So what about the music? Where do you think that comes from? Anybody in your family musical?
Yes. My brother, Augie, he started playing guitar when I was born.
Wow.
So he would start doing solos and I would just sit next to him, just doing some random notes.
Doing like a family band.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I think when I was 10,
Mm-hmm.
my brother did the unthinkable. He gave me his guitar.
No way. What a great brother.
And he actually named his guitar Shelly.
Why is it called that?
I don't know. He hasn't told me yet.
Is it still named that?
Yeah, it's still named Shelly.
Do you talk to it and call it by its name?
Yeah.
Now, the important question is, does it talk back to you?
It talks back to me by playing some notes.
That's really
that
cool.
I actually like.
So let's say that you end up getting 5 more guitars. As you get older, will you name each of them?
I think I would name each of them.
What about your drums? Do they have names?
I used to call my drums CB.
Right, because that's the brand, right? Is that what it says?
Yeah. So I used to call it CB. But now, I think I still call it CB.
What kind of drum set would you get if you could have any drum set in the world? Would you have like a lot of drums or a simple, smaller set? What do you like?
I would get the Avenged Sevenfold one.
Oh,
The one that has 3 kickers. Like you know the circle thingy?
Yeah.
When you kick?
right.
3 of those.
Wait, so are you talking about 3 pedals going on one drum or 3 drums?
Going on one drum at a time.
That's cool. Yeah, it's a little easier because then your legs don't have to be spread all the way wide. Have you ever tried like a double bass kick with 2 basses? You have to like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
And then I would get like a lot of times so I would turn around.
Wait a minute. You want 3 bass drum pedals and then you have a hi-hat pedal, but you only have 2 legs. How are you going to play all those?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna go to the tutorial. I do it.
What do you like for tutorials? Do you go on YouTube?
Yeah, I go on YouTube.
Yeah. Is there a certain channel you like?
There's this one channel that I actually like. I forgot what the name was.
Yeah.
And that's what inspired me to do Nightmare.
That's really cool. That's a hard type of music to start with. Wow. Really amazing. All right. Now, this is a way out there question. Do you think using the creative part of your brain can help with when you're sad or angry and you have big emotions? Do you think so? Let me tell you a different way. Do you ever find yourself having a bad day, but then you go play soccer or you do music and you happen to feel better after? Does that ever help you?
Yeah, that's helped me before.
Can you explain a little bit?
So I've been playing soccer, and when I get mad, my dad would notice. So when my dad calls me, you like don't get frustrated, because
Right.
then that's gonna ruin your game.
Oh, focus, right?
So he told me to get focused. So I started to calm down,
Hmm.
thinking of something out of soccer. So when I
Oh, wait. So if you're having a bad day and you focus on the game, you're not thinking of the stuff that's making you upset. So you kind of get a little break,
yeah
right? And then after you finish a game, especially when you win, do you feel better?
I feel a
Yeah.
lot
What about
better.
music? I've seen you perform so many times in front of a big crowd. Does that make you feel good too?
Oh, it makes me feel great.
Yeah. So you have a lot of ways to escape a bad day, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a big question I've always wanted to ask you. Like I said, I've seen you perform a lot. I've seen you perform when you're even younger than this. So my question is, you have always been a fearless and brave performer. And when you play soccer, whatever you do,
Yeah.
you always give 100%. Where does that come from?
Where I got that from is like when I started playing soccer, like don't get nervous at all
Mm-hmm.
and start actually trying to
Get into it.
something, like adapt or
Yes.
something new. So like I've been practicing so I won't like mess up.
That's a good answer.
Sorry.
So you practice. I've seen those videos of you in the backyard, like kicking the ball around, getting
Yeah.
ready. Yeah.
And what also doesn't make me nervous is that like there's a lot of people watching and some of them or a lot of them are my friends. So they know when I can make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw that, I couldn't disappoint them. So
Oh, you don't want to let the audience down.
yeah,
Interesting. Do you ever get nervous?
I actually do get nervous when it's like a final.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, shoot, what if I lose, bro? It's going to be a freaking 20-second match.
Oh, is that the voice inside your head? What if I lose, bro? I don't know. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
But what do you do, though, if you're nervous? Like, let's say you have a really big game or a big performance and you're feeling a little bit anxious. What's your method to get to the right place? Because you never look nervous to me.
So, how I get nervous and how I adapt to it is I get nervous by finals, like I told you, but my stomach started hurting
Mm-hmm.
when I'm nervous, so
Okay.
I just started to like, breathe in and breathe out and do some mentality stuff. Like,
That's great. Breathing exercises?
yeah.
Very cool. And that helps a lot?
Yeah, that actually helps a lot.
Wow, I should try that. Now, when I first met you, you had a bunch of dogs. How many dogs did you have?
I used to, in total, I had 6, I think.
So you had 6. How many do you have now?
2.
It's very quiet here. Where are the dogs hiding? Are they upstairs, like working on the computer?
There's no upstairs.
Oh. Where are they right now? Are they at work?
I think they're in the backyard.
Oh, they're in the backyard.
Just peeing in my net.
What are their names?
The big chunky one with the small tail is Kato, and the skinny one with the long tail is Norman.
Norman. Who came up with these names? These are great.
My mom, I think.
Yeah.
So Teddy, he was a white dog. Apparently, how we couldn't find him, he just ran. He ran.
You just took off?
Outside the house.
Wow.
So he ran. Leo, he died of old age.
Wow.
And that happened like a few years ago.
How many years did he live till?
I'm going to say roughly 2023. That's when he lived.
Oh, that's when he lived until?
Yeah.
How old was he, though?
He was like 14.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I had a dog that lived to 17. That's pretty old. Well, I have a question to ask you about dogs. There's this great author that writes books that I like. His name is Milan Kundera. You just told me that you're not into reading books, so don't worry. He once said this: dogs are our link to paradise. They don't know evil or jealousy or discontent. To sit with a dog on a hillside on a glorious afternoon is to be back in Eden, where doing nothing was not boring. It was peace. What do you think? Does that make sense about dogs?
Actually, I think that makes sense about dogs.
Yeah.
Because
How does it make sense to you, and why do you like dogs?
the reason why I like dogs is like they're protective
Mm-hmm.
and they have like a huge bite force.
A huge bite force?
Yeah. My
How do you
dogs-
measure the bite force?
I don't know. I just looked it up on YouTube
Oh.
and then apparently I didn't even notice it, but I realized I'm the third strongest dog in the world, and that's a Cane Corso.
Oh, the type of dog you have is the third strongest in the world.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I have two of them. So if a robber comes in, just go mine.
So when he's using his bite force, we're not talking about eating the dog food.
No, he actually goes pretty soft on the dog food.
He saves the bite force for protecting you.
Yeah.
All right. So talking about soccer, what position do you play?
Left.
Okay. And is it true that you recently went to Spain to play soccer?
Yes.
Why did you go there, and what were you doing?
So the reason why I got there was pretty dumb. It was
Pretty dumb?
Yeah, it was pretty dumb. So I was supposed to go to France for like a tournament, but then me and my family decided we could just go on vacation. So first we went to Spain,
Mm-hmm.
and my dad knew my dad knew an old friend that he had, that my friend, that Alexis,
Mm-hmm.
his dad knew a coach from Barcelona. where I
Wow.
was.
You got to go to Barcelona?
Yeah,
That's like
I was at
the
Barcelona.
top 3 of my bucket list of places to go. Was it really awesome?
Yeah. So we stayed at like someone's hotel, and it was pretty small, but when we go outside, I would memorize the streets,
Ooh, interesting.
and whenever we go into somewhere, I would just tell my family where to go, and we would just go straight.
Wait,
to the
so are you telling me you're like a human GPS?
Yeah,
Wow, you have a good sense of direction?
yeah.
All right, I'm going to call you up next time I go somewhere. I'm lost, Axel.
And then when I went to Coach Pablo,
Mm-hmm.
and that was his name, he first seen me he first didn't know me, so we got to build up what I need to improve. And it was actually going great, but the second day, it started to get funny. Because when I was in the middle of the drill, my tummy started aching.
Oh,
So
no.
I almost felt like throwing up.
Oh, no.
And my
What'd you
dad-
do?
I would ask Coach Pablo to foul because my tummy was running.
Yeah.
And I would just go to the bench, get some water. And I was gagged.
Yeah, was it because you're nervous?
Yeah, I think it was because
Yeah,
I'm nervous.
yeah.
My dad felt that too. And apparently, so Coach, what he does is, if he sees me like, as a player, he'll go to, like, other clubs and he'll ask if this kid could go to your team just for, like, a day and to see if they wanted to, what do you call it? Sign? Or
to sign a contract to be with the team?
yeah, like wanted me or
Yeah.
like, and then at the second day when I was with Gava,
Mm-hmm.
and then when we left to Spain, a few like months later, we got a message from Gava that they wanted me back into Spain to play.
Wow.
So I think I'm going there for like so I'm about to go there like 2 weeks.
Wow, that's exciting. Do you get to miss some school?
I haven't learned Spanish yet, just saying.
Sometimes it's good to go to a country and just immerse yourself there and start. You're a pretty observant guy.
Yeah.
So you listen to people and start to pick it up. All right. Do you know how to say soccer in Spanish?
I think it was football.
There you go. Yeah, that's good. What's the name of your team?
The one that they wanted me or the one I play for?
Both.
So the one I play for is PSG Academy LA.
Mm-hmm.
It's a PSG Academy, but in LA, of course. There's like a lot of different PSG Academies from all over the world. There's like a lot of PSG Academies all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So what we would do is each country will compete, or each state of a country will compete. And whoever wins goes to France and goes against other countries.
Wow, that's awesome. All right, so when you grow up, what is your dream? To be a famous soccer player that also plays music?
Yeah.
Which one's more important?
Soccer.
Soccer, yeah. But if you did music on the side, would you rather have a band or would you like to do a solo album?
Band.
Band, yeah. What kind of music?
I would say rock.
Yeah.
As always. Hard rock. Or maybe alternative.
Yeah, that's cool. Who are some of your favorite bands or singers?
Right now, my favorite band is Gorillaz.
Oh, you like Gorillaz?
Yeah.
They're one of my favorite bands. What song do you like?
I think I like Clint Eastwood. That was my
That's a good one.
You inspired me.
Really?
Remember a time where you would, in 5th grade, you would put a video, 2000.
Oh, yeah.
We were just watch it. And
Yeah.
we didn't watch the whole thing.
That's how you found out about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're kind of a cool band. I don't know if you know the deal, but there's a guy named Damon Albarn. He's a singer. He's got a band called Blur, but he wanted to make a different band so he could do different kinds of music. So he got together with his buddy who drew cartoons, and they made up a fictitious band where you mostly only see the cartoons, right? They're made up characters. Kind of fun. And then he invites different rappers and different singers to join them. Yeah.
A lot of rappers that I like.
Yeah.
And especially the live. When they're live,
Yeah.
I remember that one time where they were rapping with Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in screens. Like the characters were
Oh, yeah.
on screen.
Sometimes they do holograms too.
Yeah. And what I liked about Gorillaz is they have like this whole lore that they had that I just found out.
Yeah.
And
Like this ongoing story, right? With all the characters.
yeah. And my favorite character of all the bands is Murdoch and 2D.
Yeah. They're great.
The reason why I like 2D is just he's chill.
Yeah.
And he looks kind of cool with the black and eyes. Murdoch is because he's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I remember the time where Murdoch and the recent album Cracker Island, I remember I saw a video where Murdoch had this deodorant spray and he would just put it on himself while the other bandmates didn't like it.
Oh, no.
And then 2D, apparently, he was sacrificed to a big monster by a cult.
Oh, no. I hate it when that happens.
And then what happened was Murdoch tried to impress a lady, like always. But his deodorant dropped.
Oh, no.
And then his deodorant spilled over the monster's mouth. And then when the monster drank it, he exploded.
Oh, no. Note to self, don't drink deodorant, right?
Yeah.
Or you might explode.
Yeah. And then they got arrested.
Wow.
Except for Marco, because he ran away.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I like the band. I love the music, but I love the videos and the story and the characters.
The videos and the stories carry the band.
Yeah, I agree. That's a really cool way to say that. So you also like Rage Against the Machine, obviously. The guitar player in the band, his name is Tom Morello. Okay, he does all those cool sound effects.
Yeah.
He once said this. My music is, there's no litmus test. There's no political litmus test for listening to it. But I am never going to compromise one iota to satisfy with someone who's uncomfortable with the ideas I feel in my heart. So what he's saying is, when he performs or creates, he doesn't care if somebody says they don't like it. He just wants to be who he really is, right? Do you feel the same way?
I feel the same way because I've been with a lot of haters before.
Yeah.
And I don't really care about them because my dad used to call them losers.
Well, you know what? Because I've known you for 7 years, I've seen you at school and you're always nice to everybody. Do you think that's important to treat people with kindness?
Yeah, because then they give you like a lot of respect.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think you're known for that. For you actually respect other people, so it comes back, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. Here's a soccer quote. Are you ready? Yeah. So you know more about soccer than I do, or football, right? There is a soccer player named Leo Messi from Argentina. Do you know who that is? Mm-hmm. Okay, he once said, "You have to fight to reach your dream. You have to sacrifice and work hard for it." What do you think about that, especially getting ready to play a big soccer game?
So, I know how Lionel Messi's backstory.
Really? Can you tell us a short one really quick? Short version?
So, apparently what happened is his family was poor. So, he didn't have enough money, but I think he grabbed some clothes and turned it into a soccer ball. And he started playing with a wall.
Wait, he made a soccer ball out of clothes?
Yeah.
Whoa. What did he put inside? A pillow?
No, it was just
Toilet paper. All right, so tell me the story. So he made a soccer ball out of
I don't know
clothes.
what the team was called, but I think it was New Boys. They were inspired. No, they signed him, but the parents didn't have enough money. Or there was one time when the Newsboys needed help.
Okay.
They were losing by like, I don't know, a lot. And then Messi, his grandma, forced him to play and asked the coach if he could play him.
Wow.
And he did, and Messi started like scoring goals like every single minute. And the coach saw potential in him, so he put him into the team. Then that's when Barcelona came to sign him.
Wow.
And that's how he made his debut. So he had to make a lot of sacrifices. That was like, he made sacrifices like he didn't go to parties, he never, drink.
Right.
And all the effort paid off, but you also have to work hard because my dad used to say, like, soccer is a contact sport and, like, there's no weak people in there.
Yeah.
So Messi, he was short, but he was strong.
That's really amazing. And I have seen so many videos of you practicing soccer in the bat and like getting up really early in the morning and kicking the soccer ball around.
Yeah.
Do you do that every day?
Yeah, I sometimes do that every day.
How do you split everything up? Do you do a little soccer every day and a little bit of music every day?
So what I'll do is my dad would just give me some drills and I'll do it. So my dad cooks me breakfast. And then for music, I would just listen to the car.
Yeah. You guys have a soccer family.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Oh, I have a fun question to ask you. How do you know my friends, the Bosco family?
So how I knew was like, I was like 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
My mom told me that the LJ Bosco and the Sibs, they were actually my cousins.
Wow. LJ Bosco and the Sibs, who have been on my podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're your cousins.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So do you guys ever hang out?
Yeah, we hang out and we get really along because I remember when LJ Bosco and the Sibs, think they're what do you call unks and
They're uncles?
dads?
Uncles and aunts,
They
right? They're
started-
relatives.
Yeah. They started making a band called the Bosco Brothers.
The Fosco brothers.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I think that generation was passed to the LJ Bosco and the Sips.
Yeah.
And,
Remember when we brought them to our school?
Yeah. I remember that.
Really good band, huh?
Yeah.
So that family, the Sibs and Derek and Emily,
That's
right? Dante, uncle, right? They're a very talented family. They do acting, directing, writing, and music. Have you ever had the chance to play music with them?
they heard about me and they were like very excited, but I actually haven't.
Is Deuce worried, because he's a drummer and you're a drummer, that you're going to take over? You're like, dude, you need 3 bass drums. Let me show you. Would you ever like to perform with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a rapper,
Okay, well, let's talk about rappers. Tell me your 3 favorite rappers.
my 3 favorite rappers. I don't follow their rap that much, but I like Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
And I forgot what the rapper was called, but he used to rap in the first album of Gorillaz.
Ooh, the guys from De La Soul.
Yeah, the guys from De La Soul, and
Yeah, I think you and I were really into the first 2 albums.
yeah, and then the one that rapped for Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, great rappers. And you're a pretty good rapper?
Yeah, I started trying to mimic them. And I even said it backwards, to be honest.
Oh, no.
even said that. My dad didn't care.
Can you give us a sample of your rapping?
Okay. Let me get some water real quick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, he's drinking a glass of water, getting ready to rap. Which selection will you be rapping today?
Clint Eastwood. I'll do the whole song or just do the
No, just a little bit. Just give us a little bit.
I'm gonna start with the rap. Front of me, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I caught in no age. Now, it couldn't be theirs. Now, I shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under a snare. Intangible. But you didn't think so I can manage you. Panoramically. I can make it all manageable. Pick and choose, hit and lose, all your different crews. Chicks and dudes, who you think is really kicking tunes? Bitch, to you getting down in the bitchy tune. Like he lit the fuse. He think it's fictional, mystical, maybe spiritual. Hero who I'm sure you to clear view when you're too crazy. Laugh, just to those with definition or what life is. Price just because I put you under hype. Should you like it? Crowd smoking watch just with one joke. You're psychic among us, possess you with one go.
Yeah. Awesome, dude. Great rhythms. I could tell you're a drummer. Did a couple triplets in there. That was good. Wow. All right, so before we go, I would like to help you promote whatever you're doing. So tell me if I'm wrong, but I think social media-wise, you're on Facebook and Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Are you on TikTok too?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. So if people want to check out what you're doing, sports and music, that's a good way to
Yeah.
go. Yeah. And what's your Instagram? Just your name?
So it's Axie, no caps, Axie_Archila.
Awesome. Upcoming games, you will be going to Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And what about local games?
What do you mean by that?
Or do you play around here too in LA?
Yes, I play around here too.
When's your next game here?
I think it's like next Saturday or this Saturday.
Okay, cool. And if people are in Los Angeles, where can they see you play?
If they're in Los Angeles, they could see me in practice at Griffin Park,
Griffith Park, okay.
Rural, but in games, it's gonna be hard to find me in there unless you're in.
Look for the guy that runs faster than anyone and has long hair, right?
Yeah.
What about performances? So for people out there that don't know, the school system that I used to teach at that Axel goes to now is Larchmont Charter. And they often have things called morning sing or assembly where the kids can get up and play. Are you going to be performing anytime soon?
Yeah, I will ask Faith to see if I can perform some songs to keep the crowd hyped up because they really want me to sing now.
Any songs in mind that you want to do?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Crawling by Linkin Park.
Ooh. And will you be playing drums at the same time or no?
No, I'm just...
No. All right. Well, Axel, this has been an honor. Thank you for coming on my podcast. And would you be willing in the future to come back?
Yes, I will.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Peace. Cut.